and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Isabella Bellomo.
And I'm Jonquil Moore. On today's broadcast, we'll be covering the most important news from around campus and across the country.
We will also bring you the Seton Hall sports update and your 5-day weather forecast.
From 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. at SoPac Jazz meets Broadway. These performances will celebrate the intersection of jazz and Broadway, featuring talented Seton Hall University alumni and students of jazz and of musical theater. These events will highlight music from the Great American Songbook. On the program will be songs written by the classic 20th century American composers such as Irving Berlin, George and Ira Gershwin, Richard Rogers, and many more. Tickets are free for SHU students with university ID. For faculty and non-SHU students, tickets are $9. Senior citizens will be $15, and general admissions is $25. For tickets, please visit the South Orange Performing Arts Center event page.
2 Seton Hall students representing the SHU American Chemical Society took first place at the Liberty Science Center's Chem Expo on October 19th to celebrate National Chemistry Week, and Francine Pino and Andrew D'Amato represented Team Seton Hall and competed against many New Jersey colleges and universities to create the most informative and creative STEM presentation aimed toward educating New Jersey's K-12 students. The Seton Hall juniors outshined the competition, which included universities such as Princeton, NJIT, and Stevens, with their presentation on alkali metals.
On Wednesday, November 6, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., the Career Center will host the annual Media, Sports, and Marketing Networking Forum. This event will bring together professionals, students, and SHU alumni from advertising, marketing, sports management, public relations, communications, media, sales, market research, and human resource industries. Career Center programs are open to all current students at Seton Hall alumni only. For more information, contact Risa Greenwood at risa.greenwood@shu.edu.
A group of students from the Patterson School of Education and Training got a taste of college experience during their visit at Seton Hall last week. The students toured the campus, met faculty and administration, and learned about Seton Hall's College of Education and Human Services. Superintendent Eileen Schaefer said that visiting the campus of Seton Hall has allowed students to visualize the opportunities they're working on when they come back to the classroom. The School of Education and Training places a focus on preparing its students for careers in education, with many of those attending aspiring to become teachers themselves.
And now we'll head over to Wilnir Louis with your Seton Hall sports update. Wilnir?
Thanks, Jonquil. Hello, Pirate fans. I'm Wilnir Louis here with your Seton Hall sports update. It's the most wonderful time of the year, at least those interested in NCAA basketball. After an offseason that seemed like it took ages, Seton Hall men's basketball finally returned to action inside of historic Walsh Gymnasium last Friday. The Pirates played their first exhibition against Bloomfield College, a game where they came away with an 81-52 victory. Big East preseason player of the year, Miles Powell, led the show for Seton Hall with 21 points. Jared Rhoden and Miles Cale both hit the double-digit mark with 13 and 10 points respectively. They will play their final tune-up game today against Mississauga Cougars at 7 p.m. in Walsh Gymnasium before the official season starts next Tuesday against Wagner. Staying on the hardwood, the Seton Hall women's basketball team will play an exhibition game as well in Walsh Gymnasium on Wednesday at 7 p.m. against the Jefferson Rams. This will give Pirate fans their first opportunity to see the 2019-2020 Lady Pirates, with 10 new faces being able to grace the floor. They will also boast the Big East preseason player of the year in Shadeen Samuels and Desiree Elmore, who got the preseason All-Big East team nod. Shadeen Samuels was also named to the Cheryl Miller Awards watch list, which recognizes the top small forwards in women's college basketball. Finally, Seton Hall men's soccer welcomed in the number 4 team in the nation when they played St. John's on Saturday. Eden O'Leary was the hero of the game as he connected on a header in the 76th minute to equalize the game. After 2 overtime periods, neither team was able to score, and the game ended in a 1-1 draw. This was the first time Seton Hall drew a point on a nationally ranked team since 2017. Currently, Seton Hall is 2 points out of a spot in the Big East tournament, and they'll return into action today when they play Army West Point at O&T Carroll Field at 5 p.m. That'll do it for your Seton Hall sports update. Once again, I'm Wilnir Louis. Now back to Isabella and Jonquil with your local news from the tri-state area.
Thanks, Wilnir. The New Jersey Performing Arts Center and Rutgers University Newark are teaming up to celebrate Newark legacies as an artistic capital for jazz and poetry. With the help of a $1.5 million grant from the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, the joint project titled City Verses Elevating Voices Through Jazz and Poetry will tap into NJPAC's prowess as a vanguard of jazz music and Rutgers Newark's nationally prominent creative writing program, in addition to its renowned Institute of Jazz Studies, which boasts the world's most comprehensive archive of jazz materials.
Want to cast your vote early? Fortunately, 2 early voting faculties will be open to Essex County registered voters. The Essex County Clerk's Office will be open an additional early voting center located at the Turtleback Zoo Education Building located at 560 Northfield Avenue, West Orange, New Jersey. Registered voters can cast their vote by mail in person through November 7th, 2019.
Now we'll head over to Aaron Hernandez with your 5-day weather forecast. Aaron?
Thanks, Isabella, and hello, Pirates. Aaron Hernandez here with your 5-day weather forecast. For the South Orange area today, there will be raining conditions throughout the day to go along with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 56. Tomorrow will bring more rain showers as the temperature will rise to a high of 66 degrees and a low of 58. On Thursday, the gloomy conditions will continue with light periods of rain scattered throughout the day as a high will reach 70 degrees and the low will be the 55 degrees. The rain will finally clear up on Friday as there will be partly sunny skies with a high of 59 and a low of 38. Finally, on Saturday, the weekend will start off with sunny skies and cooler temperatures as the high will drop to 54 and the low will be 37 degrees. That'll wrap your 5-day weather forecast. I'm Aaron Hernandez, and now it's time to send it back to Isabella and Jonquil with the latest news from around the country.
Following a record-breaking 780 days circling the Earth, the U.S. Air Force's mysterious X-37B spaceplane dropped out of orbit and landed safely on the same runway once used by the space shuttle. It was the 5th acknowledged mission for the vehicle, and as in previous missions, many details of the vehicle's activities in the past 2 years are being kept under wraps.
Apple announces noise-canceling AirPods. The new AirPods Pro now feature microphones not only for calls but also to aid their new noise-canceling tech. They'll listen to external noise and counter against the tunes, then deliver it into your ears. Transparency mode will revert the effect and enhance the sound of your surroundings over the top of your music. The mode is triggered by squeezing the stem of the AirPod Pro. These AirPods also have a new design that comes with interchangeable, flexible ear tips in 3 different sizes, which aids in helping be a better fit for users.
This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. Once again, I'm Isabella Bellomo.
And I'm Jonquil Moore. Thanks for watching and have a great day.